Good morning, everybody. Last night we had a wonderful class, The Essence of Kabbalah. If you want to join the series, of course, it's not too late. And that first class in the series was recorded. So if you would like a video recording sent to you, just send us an email and we'll make sure that you get that. Also, just to remind you, Thursday begins Chava Avner's wonderful workshop that's going to help everybody with very practical tools to prepare for and make the most of the high holidays this year. Moving along with our discussion about the pillars. Remember, we were talking about the fact that the world is created every year anew, freshly created, refreshed, so to speak, by God on Rosh Hashanah. And my suggestion is, since it tells us in the Ethics of Our Fathers that there are 6 pillars upon which the world stands, we should think about focusing on 1 or 2 or 3 perhaps of these pillars as our own preparation for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So yesterday we spoke about the first pillar, which is Torah. Today I want to focus on the second pillar, which is called Avodah. Avodah means serving God, service of Hashem. And what does this really mean? So back in the days of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, this of course referred to not just our prayers, but as well it referred to the karbanot, the sacrifices, the order that took place every day in the temple of actually bringing sacrifices in the temple. We don't have that today because we don't have a temple in Jerusalem, but we do have something else which absolutely qualifies as avodah, or service of Hashem, and that's really prayer. But prayer in any form. So I want to suggest maybe that people could think about how to up their game a little bit in the realm of prayer. Now, that does not have to mean, I think a mistake that people make is that people think that prayer is something that happens exclusively in the synagogue. And of course, that's not true. Prayer is any time that I'm speaking to God, anytime that I'm communicating to God, I'm pouring out my heart. I remember one of my teachers in Jerusalem, Rabbi Berkowitz, once told me that he never saw his mother put a cake in the oven without asking God to allow this cake to come out successful and delicious. All throughout the day, we have opportunities to speak to God. So that can be done in an informal way, in the form of personal prayer. I'm a big fan of personal prayer. I think everybody should have a very personal, individualistic relationship with God that is developed through constantly speaking to God throughout your day. Or it could be in the form of formalized prayer, and that could mean that a person could commit to, for example, saying the Shema every day, if they're not doing that already. Or if they are doing that, they could commit to saying the Amidah once a day, the silent prayer. Or they could commit simply to learning 1 or 2 of the blessings that we make throughout the day, one of those one-line blessings, and developing and adding that into our sort of repertoire of our Jewish life. Because a very significant pillar, a foundational pillar that the world stands upon is us talking to God and us communicating to Hashem through our prayer, whether it's a personal prayer or it's a communal prayer. So as I said yesterday, I'm absolutely available and more than happy and eager to help anybody that is interested in sort of developing a deeper relationship with the pillar of Avodah, and to introduce or to amplify their prayer experience in their lives. I'm happy to help advise and give anybody any hands-on personal direction that they would like. Have a wonderful day.